Hey everybody, welcome to The Uncle Who Works for Nintendo little visual novel here. Here we go. You're 11 years old. What's your best friend's name? Andre, okay, we'll go Brandon. What else? Your best friend Brandon has invited you to sleep over at his house this weekend. You've been friends since first grade, so asking your mom is basically only a formality. Okay, we'll go with this one. On Friday night, you're home for only a few hours, long enough to pack, get in a fight with your younger sister, pack some more, and watch some TV. At 6 sharp, you're standing on the sidewalk outside Brandon's house while your mom idles in her car nearby. She leans out the window to you. You behave yourself, okay? She says, as always, I'll be at work, but if anything happens, you call me. Yes, Mom. I'll pick you up tomorrow at 3, she says, again as usual, but then she pauses, looking up at the sky, which has been overcast throughout the day. If you play outside, she adds, be careful, it's probably going to rain. Wave goodbye. After you part, your mom drives down the street, disappearing around the corner. You turn back to Brandon's house. The lights inside are glowing warmly. You can see Brandon waving at you from his bedroom on the second floor. Let's head inside. It is 6 p.m. Brandon's mom meets you just inside. Hello, she says. Dinner will be ready in just a few minutes, but you can drop off your stuff off in the den. You and Brandon are camping out there tonight. Cool. You drop your sleeping and overnight bags in the corner of the den and then pause to take a look around. Behind the couch, your grandfather's clock is ticking softly. Through a set of patio doors on the far side of the room, you can see the sky is just as gray as it was when your mom left. Framed pictures line the walls, and over the dark fireplace hangs a monstrous pair of antlers from a buck that Brandon's dad shot years ago. And of course, there is the big screen TV. Sometimes it makes you uncomfortable how much nicer Brandon's house is than yours. Anyway, Brandon entered the room while you weren't paying attention, and now he stands in the doorway smiling expectantly. Are you ready for dinner? He asked. Sure. Dinner passes quickly. Tonight's meal is spaghetti and meatballs, one of Brandon's favorite meals, and his mother points out while bowing and helping on your plate. Brandon's father cracks a beer and jovially interrogates you about how much trouble you and Brandon are getting into at school. Dessert is heaping bowls of ice cream drizzled in chocolate sauce. You can't even finish yours. The grandfather clock in the den chimes. You go along now, says Brandon's mom, smiling from her side of the table. We'll clean up in here. Let's go get the TV ready, says Brandon. The two of you leave the dining room and head upstairs. Brandon's room is immense. You stay in the den because the TV is larger there, and there's a sizable one here, flush with the wall opposite the full-size bed. We'll take the 64 down first, says Brandon, heading toward his TV and opening the entertainment center cabinet. It's his prerogative, of course. He gets to choose what you play first, usually. But as Brandon begins unhooking the cords of the N64 from the TV, you catch sight of the other things he has in there. All the major stuff. An old SNES, a PlayStation, a Dreamcast, but some other things too. Things you don't really recognize. A large black box with green highlights, a small purple one, a strange white and yellow tower with what looks like gloves resting on hooks on either side, a compact white cone. What are those? Brandon looks at the clutter in the cabinet. Oh yeah, he says, they're pretty cool. I can't show them to you though. They're still secret. I promised my uncle. Of course, you suddenly remember. His uncle. The uncle who works for Nintendo. In the corner, the grandfather clock is ticking softly. Through a nearby set of patio doors, you can see it's getting quite dark. Framed pictures line the walls. Brandon is parked in front of the large TV, playing something on the Nintendo 64. Talk to him? What would you like to talk about? Games. For a while, you and Brandon talk about the game on the TV. It's not one you're familiar with, and Brandon explains the elaborate system in some detail. An hour passes. The clock chimes. You're in the den. Okay, oh wait, we're back here again. So, let's go to the kitchen. Passing through the empty dining room, you're in the kitchen, which is also deserted right now. Fridge? There are a few things here. Soda, cold pizza, milk, water. Let's get some soda. Grab your snack and exit the kitchen. You head back to the den. Okay. Want you to play? You and Brandon decide to switch games. Since the library is so large, he picks. You play this one, he says. Play. In this game, you play as a warrior saving the magical kingdom of talking animals from an old wizard who barfs up blood every time he talks. It's gross, but also sort of funny. You're pretty good at this one, says Brandon, and then he adds, his voice a little low. I never actually beat it. We played for a while. Clock chimes in the den. Brandon's mother hustles into the room, holding a large ceramic bowl filled with popcorn under her arm. How are you kids doing? She asks. Good, says Brandon, and his eyes not moving from the television. I hope you're having fun, says Brandon's mom. Here's some popcorn, extra butter. She places it on the floor by Brandon. Almost immediately, Brandon is shoving popcorn into his mouth. Meanwhile, his mother smiles first at him and then back at you. There's soda in the kitchen if you get thirsty, she says. And some pizza from the other night if you get hungry. Okay. Or thank you. She looks at Brandon. Your father's gone to bed. I'll be there soon myself. I want you two to keep it quiet, all right? Yes, Mom, Brandon says tiredly. Oh, and before I forget, she adds, your uncle called. He suddenly has some business here in town tomorrow. But he's driving in early. He'll be here around midnight. Ooh. For the first time, Brandon stops playing his game, stops eating popcorn, and turns to his mother. Okay, he says, I want you two to welcome him in. He'll be very tired and very hungry. Offer him something to eat before he goes to bed. Okay, Mom. Good night, kids. And with that, she's gone. Okay, think about his uncle. It began with Mew. You didn't believe him at first when Brandon came to school one day and told you he had finally caught Mew. Prove it, he said. So he pulled out his Game Boy and showed you. There it is, Mew, the 151st Pokemon, available only to players at promotional events somehow unlocked on Brandon's game. It's really strong, he said. It KOs every enemy in one hit. Brandon demonstrates this claim at recess. When you and some other friends linked Game Boys to do battle, you were the first one down. No one else got a single hit on Brandon's Mew. You asked how Brandon managed to get it. Oh, my uncle's got a job on Nintendo, said Brandon. You were walking home together, past one of the construction crews. Brandon still lived next door to you at the time. Oh. He also got me this new Game Boy, said Brandon, pulling it out of his pocket. You hadn't noticed it earlier, but yes, Brandon now has a sleek new Game Boy Color. Until today, he had one of the old ones, a big gray brick one like yours. This one's a special edition, isn't it cool? You agreed. You snap out of your reflections. Okay, let's go to the bathroom. You head to the bathroom down the hall from the den. There's a shower, a linen closet, and a toilet. Okay. You go to the bathroom and wash your hands. Are you done here? No, let's look in the shower. Shower's precision clean. Yeah, sure, I'm done. Okay, let's go back. Okay. Right. Damn, because rain outside. Oh boy. Yeah, let's go out to visit. Why is your uncle coming? Business. I thought he worked for Nintendo. He does. Brandon says, frowning, but not looking away from the TV screen. He's really important there. What does he have to do here? Brandon pauses the game and turns toward you, visibly agitated. How should I know? I don't work for them. By now he is not quite yelling, but if you think you keep pressing the subject, he might. Sorry, I was just curious. You dropped the conversation in silence. And okay, wait to talk to me. Oh, here. Grab a handful of popcorn. It's buttery and delicious. Okay, now flash the clock. 10 p.m. Oh boy, okay. Rain pictures on the wall. Walk around the perimeter of the den, inspecting the pictures idly. Most of them are familiar portraits from years past. Brandon cradled lovingly between his mother and father, or any one of the three on their own. A tidy, happy family. Look for pictures of Brandon's uncle, sure. You don't find any, not one. The only pictures here are Brandon and his parents. You don't know why it makes you feel uneasy. Time passes. Okay. Let's go back to this. Let's do something else. Okay. Okay, I already did everything. Okay, here we go. What would I talk about now? School. Okay. We've been talking about a mutual acquaintance who moved away, but Brandon quickly changes the topic. An hour passes. Okay. We're in the den again. Okay. Let's talk about. Never mind. Okay. Watch him play. Do. Okay. Oh, you get your teeth. My uncle will be here soon. Says Brandon, looking at the clock. You knew that, of course. Want to play one more before he gets here? Sure. Okay. For quite a while, you half-heartedly wander around a map in GoldenEye while Brandon repeatedly headshots you. Clock again. Grandfather clock chimes an hour. Brandon looks up from the 64. It's time, he says. Time for what? Someone knocks at the front door. That's him, says Brandon. I should go let him in. As leaves, then you realize you could follow, but a part of really likes being scared for a bit. Scarce. Where's there to go? Damn, let's get run to the kitchen. Passage did not exist. Bathroom. You run down the hall to the bathroom, locks the door behind you. Or at least this could have been a bathroom. The walls are bare and white, and there's no secret toilet. There's some unfamiliar featureless white boxes that could stand in for a shower or in the closet. You crawl into a plain white box that is about the size of a linen closet and close it behind you. From the front of the house, you can hear the front door slam open. I feel like you don't hear anything else except the rain, not just the rain, but the voice in the back of your head like, I'm coming for your child. Like something you can't even begin to describe. You lock the door behind you. You hear it open easily. Oh, damn. Something walks in. You're not sure you know how something's out there because you don't know exactly. Hear a movie, you know it's there. You know it's stopped right outside your hiding spot. It opens the door, even though you immediately realize it doesn't have any hands. Oh, child, I am following your child. You cannot reach out. No, child. No more way, child. Hello, hello, cease. I have friends for you. I have friends for you in the dark. You will play forever in the dark. You... That that was the uncle who works for Nintendo. Oh, what if he's coming for me tonight? Yeah, I have to go and hide. Oh, bye, every. My uncle might be here. I have to go. I have to go, everybody.